Hey guys, WLJK back with episode 7 in season 2, and I can talk right, can't I? Of Creativecraft. Want it? Whoop, that's not what I wanted. Now see, there's a slight glitch with this because I can see lava down there. Haha, that'd be cool. But anyway, this might be a slightly boring episode because I'm going to be doing this spiral staircase. But this will give you an idea of how to do a decent one. Oops. Don't want that like that. Actually, yeah, we want that like that so I can bring this down here. So, last episode, I turned around and just answered some somewhat random questions. Pretty much what we're going to do here again. So, randomest questions we go. I had in the past one person asked me, and it popped up again, not by the same person, but for pretty much the same question, and I'm gonna bring this out and nip it in the bud right now, and I'm gonna explain. Oh, there's a large branch out there. Okay, and basically kill a couple things off the bat. I had a question posted by someone. Okay, that'll work. A while ago. Oh man. Now I gotta get a tree. Where is it at? There it is. Now I gotta replace that. Asking, you know, it was an observation the first season that they saw Pirate Bay bookmarked on my system. Yes, I used to do stuff on Pirate Bay. No, not as in creating torrents and stuff. But I am going to mention this mainly because I had somebody ask me, as I fall nearly to my death, and I'll explain the reasoning behind why it was on my bookmark page. Before I got this, I call it a beast of a system. I'll give you the spec of my old system. It was an Athlon 64. Now, if you know what that is, that was a single core, and the thing was pathetic. Why won't you drop? Oh, I gotta do this. There we go. Then I could do that. The thing, it was literally pathetic. It was only 2 gigahertz. I mean, coming from, you know, nowadays where we're multi-gigahertz, it was a slow system. So before I spent the money buying a game, because AMD's processors were so, at that time, were, I guess you can say cutting edge or leading edge with what they did, that you never knew exactly if a program or a game that you were going to buy would work on said system. So yes, at one time I did use Pirate Bay. Do I now? No. And to add a point to that, when I did find a game that worked, if I enjoyed it, I supported the game company, which is more than I could say with what game companies gain in respect now. But I would turn around and buy said game, and then delete. You know, once I used the torrents, we shall say, as a oh, thank goodness for creative mode, as a demo. That's all I ever used them for. Now, you might be going, oh, but you were still pirating. Technically, yes. But, like I said, I would turn around if the game was feasible for me to have my attention grabbed by it and it would run on my system. Then, yes, I would turn around and delete it and buy the actual game. Because a lot of your manufacturers, your game companies wouldn't give you a demo. So it's like, okay, well, I want to download a demo, see if this will work on my system. And they'd be like, no, you got to turn around and spend the $40, $50, $60, buy the game, and then find out and go to your parents, go, oh, Mom, Dad, I turned around and, that game you just bought me, it don't work on my computer. I hated that. And why won't this? All right. So 2, got 3 in between, 2 in between, that'll work. The torches may not be perfect, but they'll work for what we want. We'll put one there. So the reason I'm bringing this up is I had somebody, and it was on one of my Gotham City Imposter videos, asked me if I would link the torrent for the game. I'm sorry, I am not going to link a torrent. That's illegal. Okay? Well, let me rephrase that. Linking a torrent is not illegal if the program in the torrent is legal. Now you might be going, okay, you just confused me. If it's a torrent for, let's say, an opened... Okay, here's a really, really, really good example. I'll use this as an example. If it is a torrent that a mod maker had created and said, okay, here's the mod, it is on this torrent. Yeah, I would provide the link for said torrent. Now, would I do it for somebody who needs a copy of Minecraft? No. Multiple reasons. One, the obvious. It's pirating. The second is you don't know what is going to be in that torrent when you download it. I admit when I was back in the day of getting, how we shall call them, the demos, I did get some nasty viruses in my computer. So I gave up that stuff. And I suggest not doing it because, one, you're going to get a virus, or you've got a possibility of getting a virus. And two, now with the whole PIPA, SIPA, whatever the heck you want to call it, the lawyers or the government officials in the game company's pockets, however you want to call it, you know what I mean. I will not condone it, and I don't even do it anymore. I don't even go on to Pirate Bay anymore. I don't go on to any of those sites anymore. So for the safety of your system and the safety of your legality and your freedom, I won't do that anymore. How much further down to it? Wow. That is one big spiral staircase, ain't it? I think I might bring it over to... what do you say? Bring it over to this tree? Yeah. Yeah, we'll bring it over here. We'll have a little, observation deck over here. So that is my official stance on the whole idea of somebody asking me for a torrent link, because I don't do this stuff anymore. I'm sorry, guys. You know, even if I did do this stuff, I wouldn't tell you or give you a link and say, hey, you know, there's this cool game that, because, you know, it's illegal. I turned around and did it in my own privacy. Though my wife didn't like it half the time, because then she's like, oh, you're going to get caught. But the idea was I would turn around and get the game, try it. And after I explained this to her, she's like, oh, okay, I can see your thinking. So, whoop, we still want that up. There we go. I hate the fact that I don't get like angled right so I can turn around and do. Oops, that one can go down there. So I can get like this. But yeah, I don't do it anymore. Matter of fact, if that question pops up again, I'm not going to answer it. This is the first and final answer on it. Like I said, I did it at first, sort of rebellion against the, I guess you can say, against the game companies, because of the because of how they would not provide a demo and whatnot. But now with game prices coming down, especially on Steam and what's the other one? Game Fan Shop. And the fact that most games now will run on just about every system, other than notebooks, of course, then I really have no use in doing and partaking in that activity anymore. And matter of fact, nowadays I don't even think you can get on it if you try to Google or go to it, because I know a lot of ISPs are blocking them. Blocking, you know, like Pirate Bay. Geez, Pirate Bay is just a big one. There's so, I know there's so many other ones. So, and you know, I just haven't think this is sad. I'm gonna have like 3 videos of me building nothing but a staircase. So what I think I will do, guys, is instead of boring you with more staircase detail, after I go up here, get this lit up some more. There we go. There we go. There's that. There's that. I will turn around and finish the staircase off camera, and we will come back and there we go. Not close enough. There we go. And we'll pick up where that left off, and maybe do some interior work, or just do one more round of what is going on with the builds, and we'll do the dramatic entrance and whatnot. So this has been WLJK, and I'm going to put one more torch there and one more there just to make it somewhat uniform on that side. There we go. And I shall catch you guys later.